Okay, now how do I stop it? I'm going to hit stop share.
So here's what's going to happen. I know why our show is going to take off, because you're going to have kids between the age of 12 and 20 saying, you got to see this shit. These old people trying to run a board in a podcast. They can't do anything.
I got to stop it. Okay. How do I stop share? Oh my gosh.
This is very funny.
Oh, damn it. Stop.
I know all the words now. It's just hello.
I can't even find how to stop it. Oh my God.
This is so funny.
No, I'm getting.
Isn't there a pause button in the middle of the screen when you put your.
I've got 11 things open up here. Oh, wait. I think I stopped it.
Oh my God.
Holy night.
That's funny. Gosh.
Now I don't even, I know this is still recording, but I don't know where.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.
I'm sitting in a very technical, we've got, I could launch missiles. I could start World War III right now with all the stuff I have in front of me. And I can't.
Isn't that funny that you're sitting there with everything to run a radio station around the world, and you sit in your basement and we could do this better?
It's so frustrating, but it is what it is. Because like you said, we're old and here we go.
I could send you all of them that I made. I just think they're the cutest darn things.
Please tell me you didn't pay for any of these.
Well, they did. So here's the thing. I figured that way then we own them and they can't say, oh, you can't send that stuff and have anybody looking at that. I paid $24.95. That's our budget for the year. You can reimburse me however you want. 3 drinks at the next bar, next time we're out, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I bought the $24.95 package. Good for a year.
It's good for a year.
Yeah. You're thinking you're going to be ghosting me after this one. I just couldn't take. Well, if you want to do the harmonica, that's fine. But I made about 5 of them for us.
Well, no, here's what's funny. I thought, because I'm not at home and we're packing a bunch of stuff up. We're moving things around. And I had my harmonica. I had my little things. I had my computer, my harmonica, my file folder, just a couple of things. And you get in this whirlwind of packing stuff up because we're remodeling the house. So there's sledgehammers and contractors and people coming in and money going here and money going there. And I don't know what's happening. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to actually go to work. I'm going to go to the radio station with the fancy microphones and the, I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at this. This is state of the art.
State of the art.
Look at that.
State of the art. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
that looks familiar.
I'm gonna run into a fancy place and get this going. And I ran to my desk and I figured, I got another harmonica. No. So
what is it?
So I pull this out and it's not a harmonica. It's actually a Leatherman kind of thing. And it's not even that. It's more of a wine bottle opener.
That's all you need. Out of all the things that are in one of those, you only need the wine opener anyway.
Well, when I tried to play it, I almost cut my lip. So
yeah,
I'm a mess.
Oh my God, that's funny though. No, I figured I was on that jib jab and I thought this is cute. I'm going to grab one of our old pictures here and put us up on that. So I made the ones I did about 3 of them that were only about 15 seconds, whatever. I did do one for Valentine's Day for you. I'll have to send you that one. Maybe we can share that one with everybody.
So do you, what's your take on Valentine's Day right now? Is it a Hallmark holiday for you or is it something that's important?
It's not. I mean, I've never had much importance to it. I do like to celebrate it, but I'm probably doing nothing this year. So I just think it's one of those things from people that I do appreciate the fact that people, I mean, a card here and there, but I do. I think it's one of those holidays that I don't think people need to go above and beyond or do anything extraordinary. But I do think maybe a nice dinner that you're going to go out to anyway, if you're going to just kind of a celebratory thing. I don't know.
I
That's me.
made a huge mistake. And this is when I was in college, when I was trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my life. By the way, I still don't know,
Yeah, I know.
clearly. So, um, I was the program director. I was running the college radio station, and I had a friend who said, "Hey, it's Valentine's Day," and I'm like, "Okay, you have a girlfriend? Yeah, you need to get her something." Oh, all right. Well, so I grabbed some money, 20, $25, whatever, and I said, what would you like if you were somebody's girlfriend? And she's like, "Oh, I don't know, flowers, this, that, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, here's $25. Go get it and take care of it and good to go." And she's like, "Yeah, okay, no, I'll do that for you." Well, eventually it came back as it wasn't very sincere because I had somebody go do it for me.
Sure. Yeah, I could see that. Well, you might as well just hold off on the holiday for a week because you do have to work.
I tried explaining that was not a good excuse.
Yeah.
Everything ended up bad. So,
But
um,
look it, thank God that ended up bad because look what you got. You got the prize of a wife. There
God
you
bless the
go.
broken road.
Things happen for a reason. Thank
Oh,
God for unanswered prayers. Let's go to Mr. Garth Brooks for that. Thank God for unanswered prayers.
yeah, that other girl would have dug a ditch, and
Mhm.
and we would not be having this conversation right now. I'd be
No,
worm
we
food.
wouldn't be.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
No names.
No, I can't even remember her name. But I have like, here's the weird thing. I have visual pictures in my head of maybe 4 women I did that to. But it was only
Oh my
one.
God, you're horrible.
No, I only did it to one, but I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
But there's like 4. It could have been her. It could have been her. It could have been her.
Was that when you were at King's or
Yeah.
were we at KRZ at the time?
I think I was at both, but it was when I was immersed in Kings.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
because well, you know what it's like when you're trying to wrap up your degree, and I had a double major going on, and I slept maybe 2 hours a day,
Yeah.
and oh, it's Valentine's Day. In my mind, who gives a shit? But okay, gotta genuflect to Valentine's Day because Saint
Uh-huh.
Valentine. What is the story behind Saint Valentine? Didn't he?
Isn't he a matchmaker?
I think
No,
he
that's
died. Didn't he
wait, how
die?
about wait, okay, St. Valentine. I'm thinking Cupid.
No, yeah.
Isn't Cupid he's involved in it somewhere.
I think Cupid is Satan.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Yeah, no, I think he is. I think Satan is masquerading as Cupid.
Yeah.
So not a fan.
Now I
Not a
always
fan.
send stuff to Kaylin. I would always send her a card or something like that. But if she's listening now, you're not getting one this year because mommy did forget.
COVID.
No, it's a Sunday. Sunday, she can get one in time. Maybe we'll
Well,
see.
again, we're talking about the mail. I got a Christmas card like 2 days ago, and,
Yep.
and we're in
Yeah.
February right now.
Yeah. I know. A little backed up. I have my neighbors waiting for cookies from Christmas. He
A
said
little
to me,
backed up.
because I told him, I go, I just got a Christmas card. He goes, I'm still waiting for my sister's cookies that she made me at Christmas.
You don't want to eat those.
Yeah. I said, yeah, stay away from them.
So to that end, so the other day, I got to ask you this.
Oh,
Um, I'm at the grocery store.
okay.
So it was, I don't know, Sunday, Saturday, I forget what day, but everything is cleaned out, and I just want to get a couple things, like food related things. I have 2 grown boys still living in my house. I have 3 sons, but 2 of them are still there, and they're 6'2", 6'4". I'm
Yeah, they've
I'm
surpassed you.
I'm the peanut.
I
I'm the
know.
little peanut, and they're hungry all the time. So there were like 2 New York strips, and I thought, okay, well this will be nice, maybe a Sunday dinner. But there's no way these little 2 New York strips are gonna last. But
Yeah.
I put them in the cart, and then there was a sirloin. Sirloin to me is like the go-to. All right,
Mhm.
get a sirloin. You really can't mess it up. but it said the sticker was use it today
Use by date on there. Yeah, sure.
or freeze it.
What was it? 35 cents for for a pound.
No, it
35
wasn't.
cents
It
a
was
pound.
it was like it was still 17 freaking bucks for this damn thing.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm like, all right, cool. I got it. And when I got home, I'm the guy who wraps all the bags around my hands and I carry like 18 things in one trip
Yeah.
and then go do it the same thing. And my wife, she's the receiving end of it. So she's like, okay, well, this goes here and this goes here and this goes here. And she put all the steaks in the refrigerator. She didn't freeze them. And I forgot about it. I was exhausted. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
So it was 2 days past
the
the
use
date.
by date.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Now, normally, I'm like, whatever. So it was, I opened up the thing and I looked at it and it was a sirloin. And I'm going to hold. So, you know what? Steak, it's nice and bright and red
Yeah.
and whatever. But there was this one spot that was like this dark
Yeah.
in the middle. And I was like, all right, well, I took a knife and I cut that spot out. But then I cut a little deeper and inside, like throughout the whole thing, it was this dark
Oh, wow.
throughout
Yeah.
the middle. But I thought, this is insane. It's only like a day past the sticker.
Mm-hmm.
If I cook it, if I fire up the heat, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So I put it on the grill, I seasoned it, put it on the grill, whatever. And Denise likes everything cooked well,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and I like it a little more raw.
Mm-hmm.
So when I brought everything up, I'm like, well, here's the really well done stuff and here's the raw stuff. What do you want? Obviously, she went for the well done stuff, and that was the dirty, nasty
Yeah.
meat. Okay. So she took like 2 bites and she looked at me and she goes, this doesn't taste right. And I immediately got up and started with my hand scooping it and putting it
Yeah.
on the plate and like, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't.
As the kids cried.
I was
Uh,
I was afraid I was poisoning my family.
See, and I don't understand that because I have been, you go to New York City, I forget the name of the steakhouse there, but you walk by and they'll have these sides of beef in the window and they're green and gray. And it's apparently that's like a delicacy. They age them. So
Well, okay, you can age scotch, you can age
now
whiskey.
they age meat. Swear to God. I probably wouldn't eat it. Maybe I have eaten it, but I just don't know. But it is a delicacy. And if somebody can tell us otherwise and why they do it, I would appreciate that. This is where we need our 1-800 number. That's it. Because we need people to call in. I guess we need to be live for it too, huh? Or at 3 a.m, I'll be getting a phone call going, yeah, you want to know why my meat's brown? I know why your meat's brown. Yeah.
Well, to that end, do you know that in Israel, I read this morning, they're working on 3D printed meat.
What do you mean? So real meat?
Well, so okay, you've heard of 3D printers, right?
Sure.
They'll print an ear, they'll print like an arm, or there's a house being sold in New York State right now. All the materials 3D printed, and it's going for $300,000.
It's amazing.
So, have you ever watched Star Trek Next Generation?
Never saw Star Trek in my life.
So,
Nope.
All right. Well, let me get. So, picture a microwave, okay?
Okay.
But with no door, and you walk up to it and you go, computer, I would like a filet mignon, and filet mignon pops, and you just grab it and you eat it.
This is blowing my mind. You're talking Jetsons now. See, we're finally there.
Okay,
we're finally there.
Star Trek, same kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So there's a company out of Israel that they have printed a steak. They take a little bit of DNA from like a cow. I almost said a human cow. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. A human cow. I was married to her once. No, I'm sorry. That's not even. No.
But you're not going there.
I'm not going there. But they take like a sample of DNA from a cow, and somehow with their magic, they put it into the printer thing, and they can 3D print like a T-bone
Yeah.
or a sirloin.
Wait, this is magic they're doing, right?
I
Magic.
d- I
Magic.
I don't
That's
know.
what it
This
is.
is we're in the end times. We
Yeah.
are in the end times right now.
Oh my
This
God.
is scary stuff when you can print your steak. So their whole thing is, well, this is the green, to uh Americans eat 50 gabillion burgers a year, so we're just going to print them so we don't have a bunch of cows running around farting and
Oh my
messing up the
God.
atmosphere. I mean, come on.
Well, by the
Uh,
next time we talk, I'm going to go onto my Google machine here, and I'm going to look up why people can eat that brown meat, first of all, and then the magic behind the 3D meat printer.
did you say your Google
My
machine?
Google machine. That's right. Right here, my Google machine. There we go. That's what it is. I can look up anything there.
Have
Anything. It's amazing. It's
have
amazing what you can do from a phone right now.
have you have you had one of those impossible
No,
burgers? Nothing.
no, no, no. My cousin, it's funny. She works for a tofu company. She's a chef, and she was a chef here in Philly, and she taught at the Art Institute. So she would be the one. She was one of those like Gordon Ramsay people behind the thing, telling people how to make stuff and do everything. And we'd get to go up there and watch the whole show go on, and it was fabulous. Well, anyway, the Art Institute closed, so she went to this tofu company. Now she's a meat eater, so I will say though she has ventured over to that side, but she is the one that experiments and makes those burgers for like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and everything like that. The meatless burgers and the tofu cheese. She comes to me one day. She goes, "What do you think I should call it?" I go, "Toe cheese." She goes, "No, that won't sell." I go, "Well, then don't put me in charge of your marketing. I'll tell you that much." But I did eat the toe cheese. I thought it was very, very good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
tofu cheese.
Toe cheese. Yeah, but
I could
I'm
have
going
said,
to look it all up on my Google machine after the show today. Yeah.
oh my gosh, I love it. You could have said nacho cheese, like it's not your cheese or
No,
not.
there you go. Oh, I'm writing that down too. I've got a list of things to write down here.
Isn't
Writing-
isn't that the old joke? you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah, that's nacho cheese. That's
nacho
funny.
cheese, my
Yeah.
cheese.
It's funny. I don't know if you noticed my eye. Can you see my eye? It's much better right now, my left eye.
What happened to it? I no.
Okay. Here's what happened. I resorted back to my childhood this weekend. I um I was heading out to shovel, just clean my car off and everything. The snow was coming. It was brutal. I wanted to go outside. So here I am. I get my boots on. I have these, those duck boots. They're kind of tall and everything. So I put the one on, and as I'm putting the other one on, I have these big, thick Irish socks on. And for some reason, my right foot's smaller than my left foot, I guess, or the boot is smaller. I don't know. My right one goes on. The left one, I'm having some problems going on, going on, going on. So I'm walking around the house like this. Oh, I got to figure out. I'm trying to find like one of those like, oh, where's a shoehorn? I have one of those tall shoehorns. Where's the shoehorn? Where's the shoehorn? Can't find it. Then I do find it. Then I'm thinking it wasn't working. Do I go to a butter knife? And then how do I explain to somebody if I'm going to reuse a butter knife? Oh, it's bad meat, right? So I go and I reach underneath my sink. What do I find? A bread bag. Remember when you were a kid and your mother used to put bread
Yeah,
bags on your feet and then put your boots on? Then when you got to school, you pulled the bread bags off, whatever, however. So here's me. I get a bread bag on my foot. It slips right in. I think this is genius. I don't think I ever did that for my kid. I don't know if I think I always just bought her stuff so big that she just, just put it on because I always wanted it to last. And she'll tell you those stories. Everything just hung on her because I didn't want to buy anything that she'd grow out of in a year
sure.
or
No,
2 years.
but that's
Just
a true thing. You don't want to spend that kind of money on something
right.
they're going to be in for only like 3 weeks, and then
We were
boom.
in radio. We weren't making big money.
No.
So I put a bread bag on my foot and I forget all about it and go about my day. Now I'm here by myself. So I go to the mirror later that day and I realize, I guess, in all of my huffing and puffing and bent over and oh, I popped a blood vessel in my eye.
Are you kidding?
Popped it, and it was really bad. It was really bad. And that's the only thing I can see that I was forcing like something to do. It wasn't any bowel movements, nothing like that. It was a bread bag going on my feet. So now I'm thinking to myself, I need more bread bags. Right.
You
So
got to buy more bread.
I go into my freezer and I realize I have about a half of a loaf of bread there, but I'm gonna want another bread bag as a backup, or I'm not wearing these boots again this winter. So now I'm thinking, well, now I got to go on a diet because now I have to eat all the bread and thing. Because I told you a couple weeks ago that I eat everything in my kitchen when I decide to go on a diet.
Right.
So now I've got to go on a diet probably in about 3 days because all the bread will be gone. So anyway, I'm on a mission though to collect bread bags, but I never even realized how well that worked. I forgot all about
What
it.
well, what about would a bread bag or a like a Walmart or a Giant or a I don't know,
One
like
of those white plastic bags.
yeah, would that work as
That
well?
would. I don't know if it would match my outfit as much because the white little bag sticking up. I'm just saying that that clear bread bag, Mr. Stroman, I love you. And then it's you start thinking about but back in Wilkes-Barre when I was a kid, I had 5 older brothers growing up in the house, and my parents and an uncle that lived there. And we were just talking, today's my brother Jim's birthday. And I talked about how it was a lot of people growing up in one household. So we always went for you're gonna think this is crazy. There was there was a Stroman's store over in the East End Center near McCarthy Tire there
Yeah.
was there. My dentist, Dr. Ercolani, was there, and there was a Stroman store and had day old bread. So we get to used to go over and get the day old bread because we go through it so quick. I think my mother would say, yeah, it was the use by date. She didn't care. She had 5 boys and myself, and that food was not going to waste as far as she was concerned. And she wasn't wasting the money on some nice little fresh bread that you're going to eat. So that's what got me thinking about this. I'm thinking, I remember going over there and getting the Stroman donuts and the day old bread. And that's all I thought was, I wish there was a day old bread store here. I wouldn't feel so bad buying it and throwing it out because it was much cheaper. I'll tell you that much. So, but
So
yeah,
with that growing up experience, um are you a use by or sell by date person, or do you not care?
I'll tell you, I think you asked me this question on one of the first times we talked back on this. What drink is my drink of choice? Like if I had to survive on a drink for the rest of my life, I'm a milk drinker. So I always have a gallon of milk. I don't settle for a quart or a half gallon. I am a gallon milk drinker. And
We you remember vividly the
oh, did we talk about this story yet?
no, I don't think so.
We will. We will. But I love milk, and the colder the better. And a lot of times I've been experimenting now. I used to be, if I saw it expiring tomorrow, I'd have another backup gallon in there. It didn't matter to me. I never really had that much milk left over. Um, but I am now, I've experimented. I can go about 2 days. My next gallon expires on the 14th. I'm very methodical about this whole thing. So that gave me a lot of time. I'll be through that one and I'll have to go get another one. But yeah, so I am a use by date. I'm a use by date. Which is um
You well, use by makes sense to me.
yeah,
If you're because sell by, who cares? That's the recommended time for the
yeah,
retailer to sell the product, to move it out, to get the new product in. But the use by date is more important for the consumer.
yeah, yeah. No, I am a use by date. So I don't have much, but then again though, if I looked at my refrigerator now, I think I have condiments in there from phew, 2007 maybe.
I got in this thing where I was so nervous about it. Maybe we talked about this before, but I was nervous about the trucks not running anymore.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they're gonna have a strike, and you're not gonna like the toilet paper shortage that happened about a year
Yeah.
ago, right?
Sure.
So prior to that, I was like, look, I can't afford fancy stuff, and I don't have massive walk-in freezers. But you know what I can do? I can get a bunch of Chef Boyardee ravioli and
Yep.
stick that
Oh,
under my whatever, and I don't care how long it goes. So when we got to this, hey, we're gonna remodel kind of thing,
mhm.
um, Denise went into I call it the TSR supply, which stands for the trucks stop running supply,
Yeah.
TSR. And she's like, you spend a lot of money. We didn't eat any of this stuff. It's going. I'm like, we're not supposed to eat it. It's for when everything gets shut down. She picked up a
You're
can. It's like
doomsdayer.
2012.
Yeah.
Hello, this has got to go.
Yeah.
And I cracked a couple open. I ate it. I'm still alive. She wouldn't eat it. And I was like, yeah, well, when we're starving, you'll be cracking that stuff open.
Yeah.
So, but she made me take everything out. So well,
Threw it all out.
she put it in the bags, and my garbage guys aren't going to pick up all this stuff. There would be 15 to 25 bags in front of my house.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
but
had,
but you'll make an excuse for the beer cans that are out there.
but they're empty.
Yeah.
That's recyclable. These are full. So I had to get creative. Anyway, not to go into detail how I got rid of them, but I got rid of them. However, there was a bag of rice.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not getting rid of a bag of rice. This rice might be from 2012, but it's rice and it's still in a sealed bag. And it's rice. You boil it and you figure it out. And this bag of rice could, if the world takes a big giant shit, this bag of rice could feed my family for maybe a month and a half. So the bag of rice is in the back of my car right now, but I don't know
Oh,
how to
yeah.
get it back into the house without her knowing.
Just
'Cause
slide into there.
if she sees it coming back in, she's going, what the hell's this bag of rice doing in here?
Did that have a sell by date on or use by date?
I don't even know.
I don't know if rice does. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it does.
Yeah.
You're going to boil it, right? It's not like the rancid beef that I tried to buy. And
Oh my God. I would like to see it, but yeah, I do want to find out about this meat that you can, it's like a delicacy. The older, the better. Yeah. Yeah.
Scotch, wine, maybe some whiskey.
You're not having it. Well,
I don't know. You know what? I'm just afraid that we've all been there where it's coming out of both ends, and
yeah.
I don't want that experience again.
Well, if you get a chance, are you like a binge watcher on Netflix and things like that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You have got to watch Kim's Convenience. One of the funniest shows. I got turned on to it by a friend, and I think there's 5 seasons, and I think I watched all 5 seasons in a couple weeks, and it's out of Canada. And Mr. Kim owns a convenience store with his family, but he got into one of those sell by things, and his family said, throw it out. And it was those like little raviolis, and he's trying to sell them, and his family kept taking them away. So you have to watch it. It's very funny. Kim's Convenience. If they want to sponsor our show, just get this.
Does he die in the end?
No, but it's just very funny what happens to him. Yeah, you're gonna love that.
I have no idea how long this is going, so we're gonna wrap this particular episode up right now.
All right.
But we will have more of Momma and McKenna, and who knows how it's gonna start. This one started a little awkward, but we're learning as we go. Sitting here in a state-of-the-art studio when I have no control.
Yeah.
I have better control when I'm at home.
Okay, then I gotta go. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. We'll see you again soon. Love you guys. Mean it. Bye now.
Bye.